so you should be able to hear me this time. Anyways, I wanted to share a little bit of insight of what I thought about the Oscars. I was unable to watch them live. Um, I did see a little bit, and I had a little snippet from another person's live stream talking about it this morning. And I was thinking, you know what? What would it be like if people, just ordinary people, got nominated for something that's like Oscars? So I was like, you know what? I, yeah, I just like thought, like I saw which, like, one of them ones that got or I don't know the word is more than nominated, but they won. Um, was that Avatar, or I can't think what that's even called now. I'm having a mind having a brain fog this morning, I guess. And the one with the people that are in the water. Yeah, I feel like I wish I was a little more educated with that, but I'm not really into watching movies as much. But I noticed that one, and I was very surprised. But I think it looked pretty interesting. I mean, blue people, kind of interesting. But my thoughts was, if there were people that were just normal people, that we had something like an Oscars, that, like, who'd watch that, like, and also, just wondering, like, what does it take for somebody to get nominated for that? And I think, like, important, like, for like, nominating people, I think that we should do more of that, nominating, like, okay, I think that this person is, a good friend, or uh, somebody that is not just they look good on the screen, but they're a good friend. And I think that's really neat. I think that would be a really good idea. Like, this person is nominated for best, best at being a good friend, best at being somebody that's more than just they look good on the screen, but in their day-to-day lives, and somebody that is someone that we can look up to more than just, oh, they did a good job as an actor. And I know that can be very important, but I think that, like, for something like that, I think that would be more interesting, in my opinion. I don't know what you think, but just tell me your thoughts, because I just kind of wonder, like, I'm not sure how many years it's been that they've been doing this, but there's different awards that people get. Pardon the shaking, it's a little cold out here. Was planning on to be somewhere else for the live stream, but got kind of mixed up this morning, got a little busy and stuff. Yeah, so anyways. So I'm just thinking, like, I have different people that say, nominated for, oh, hi, hello, Rabbi? Okay. For people that are, like, best at being there for you, best at offering to help and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know what live stream you thought this was going to be like, but I just thought, I put it in the description, something to get us to think about what's important in life. I don't know. I just was thinking, you know what? I want to be like an off play, or use it as a jumping board, or whatever you want to call it, diving board. The thought of the Oscars to help us think about what's important in life, like every day, like day-to-day stuff. So I don't know if that's something that interests you or whatever, but I think that it'd be so important to be a good friend more than just to be a good actor, because that's just on the screen, and I know that it can be very exciting and interesting to watch, but I think, in my opinion, that would be an important aspect in life too. Your character, your who you are as a character when nobody's looking, or what your character is like when no one's looking, and that there's so much more in life than just winning a reward for looking good on the screen. And I know people are probably going to comment that, like, this is, I love to watch movies and love to see who's going to be the next person is being nominated and all that, but I don't know. I mean, I don't want it to be like uh, a war in the comments later, but I just feel like I want to put myself out there and tell you my thoughts on it. But yeah, I've heard about um, different people that had been on TV or whatever. It's like, yeah, I get kind of excited when you watch a movie and you're like, oh, I saw them in another movie. They're really good. But yeah, I think it'd be very interesting to see what it's like behind the scenes of what they go through and everything that they do behind the scenes. Like, okay, are they somebody that I want to look up to as a role model? So yeah, I just want to tell you that that is important to me. I think that's so that's really what makes um, the world go round is not just what you look like on the screen, like on YouTube or on Netflix or on whatever you're watching videos on or movies, TV shows and whatnot. I think that's really important. So I don't know. Just yeah, let me know what you think. And um, but yeah, I think about different times that I've watched movies, and you're like, I don't know, like you feel like you wish that you could see behind the scenes, and you do see like on some movies they have behind the scenes stuff, and it's really interesting how like one of my favorite movies is called Pride and Prejudice that's been around for a while, and I can't remember the actor, but the one that marries Darcy, and it's very interesting like to see the behind the scenes stuff. It's so like them and the other girl, her so-called sisters on the screen, and they're actually like a family behind the screen. They just enjoy being with each other and everything, and that is what is real life. And I think that's so neat. They just had a good time and enjoyed being around each other. So it's like to see that sort of behind the scenes, that story of sorts of what they are, not just on the screen. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just saying that it's not all hunky dory and butterflies and rainbows in my life, but I try to be real, be show you a little bit part of my world. You don't always see the tears and the crying and the heartache that I'm going through or what I've been through, but I still want to put myself out there in a clean way and um, show you a little bit of what I'm doing. So like living in Rhode Island, yeah, it's not on TV, but it's on YouTube. I say that's even better. So yeah, because you can. I like that fact that you can interact, that you can talk with your audience. Like if you're on Netflix, whatever, you don't get the back. You can't get the backstory, and you can't get really as much interaction with your fans or your viewers. I think that's really neat how it opens up the opportunity to see what they want to watch and not just putting it out there and hoping that there's going to be somebody watching and it's like I don't know. But yeah, like depending on how popular the person is or how much they're out there, I yeah, that makes a difference. So it's kind of interesting. I'm not really sure exactly where my YouTube channel is going to go, but I have some ideas of I want to do some more storytelling and through the YouTube shorts and all type of stuff because right now I came across the idea of using some software that's actually like a more like a Photoshop sort of thing, but it's also for editing and stuff. So I like, hey, I have some ideas. I want to talk more about what it's like living in Rhode Island versus New York and my experiences through life through my shorts. And I think that you can get um, a picture that way if you like watching shorts. And then I don't in time lead people to over to watch my long form. Um, so I'm hoping that it can be an encouragement to you to see the the mundane everyday turn into something interesting and help you to get something out of life versus just seeing a movie. And I know that there's some realistic movies out there. So, but my thoughts is that um, our rewards, like being a good friend, you never know down the line what that's gonna do. It's going to put an impression on somebody. Um, I know that people can put a message through a movie. But yeah, like when you're a good friend, when you're a good role model, and showing your everyday life and showing you that, you know, I'm not perfect. I have things that you don't see. And I want to share a little bit about that in videos on my YouTube shorts, but I'm not sure. I'm deciding exactly how I'm doing this, but yeah, I would like to be an inspiration to you, and I really hope that I already am, and that anybody can be a somebody. But we are somebody if we have Jesus in our heart. We are somebody, and we have Him walking with us, and He will help us. And I don't know who needs this message today, but you are important. You are loved. You are cared for, and that is that's really trying to be my message, that I'm trying to tell you, that you don't have to be a superstar. You don't have to be somebody on a TV show or anything else special like that. You can just be yourself, and God is watching you. God is showing you that He cares about you, and no matter what, that He loves you. So I hope that this has been an encouragement to you, and um, no matter what, there's hope. There's hope for days ahead, and then even though it's been very cold, spring is coming. So, oh, you got a squirrel, I think. Anyways, I hope you all have a good day, and God bless. Bye. Okay, it won't end.